What's up, everybody? It is me. I'm Cyrus, Cyrexian Mana. We're playing Pauper today, yet again. Today I'm going to be playing Burn because it looks fun. Doesn't look like it's actually placing super well post Glitter's ban because maybe seeing a lot of Kagates, seeing a lot of Jeskai Ephemerate, stuff that can kind of gain life and play around it. But it's a deck I've wanted to play, haven't gotten a chance to really play. IRL or on here. So we're going to give it a try. If you're watching this on YouTube later, not live, because we're also live on YouTube, you can check it out live, YouTube or Twitch, Thursday mornings at 9-ish a.m., 9:30-ish a.m. Yeah, every Thursday. So come hang out and tell me what I'm doing wrong in real time. I guess I'll go over a real quick deck tech, although it is burn, so it is really just trying to deal as much damage as possible as quickly as possible. Running 17 total lands with the Great Furnaces and the mountains. You're running Great Furnaces so that you have artifacts to sacrifice for Kuldotha Rebirth. Implemented Combustion also fills that role, giving you something that when you sacrifice it draws you cards. That's really good as well, and you can deal that last point of damage. You got some burn spells in Chain Lightning, Galvanic Blast, and Lightning Bolt. Probably a better way to display this. Oh, I don't love that. Let's go back to card view. Experimental Synthesizer is our card draw engine, as well as another good Kuldotha Rebirth target. Big thing we're trying to do is get out Kuldotha goblins and other goblins of various kinds and goblin bushwhacker them to give them all +1/+1 haste. The deck is now running Mog Raider, which is fairly spicy in my opinion because I love this one. Been playing this card since goblins back 20 years ago. Lets you sacrifice a goblin to give a target creature +1/+1. So essentially, if you have a large enough goblin army, it doesn't really matter who they block because you can just funnel all of the blocked goblins into an unblocked goblin. Such as maybe, what is it? Blast Runner gets the Menace if you've sacrificed a permanent in that turn, which you can do with the Rebirth, or you can do with the Combustion, or even the Blood Token, or the Synthesizer. The board is running kind of mirror match stuff here. Also good at killing Squadron Hawks. We got the 1 damage to all creature spells. We got some graveyard removal for Dredge and terror type strategies. We got a Flaring Pain to... Oh, that's off the screen. We got a Flaring Pain to get past a Prismatic Strands, Turbo Fog kind of thing. And we have Red Elemental Blast also for the blue decks. And lastly, Gorilla Shaman for the artifact decks. I assume we'll still be seeing some artifact decks of some degree, even without all that glitters. I still feel like the Grixis Affinity is good. And there's just a lot of artifacts in the format. If anyone's being too greedy or running too many artifact lands, you can blow up their lands. So I'm going to go ahead and get hopped into a league. And we'll see how long it makes us wait before actually starting. We're not playing Goblin Combo, though that would be funny to accidentally pivot to a different Goblin deck at the last minute. Pauper League, join. I believe the list I'm playing is from this player, Carves, who has gotten 16 undefeated trophies. Unless I was looking at a different list of theirs. Spock Vita Loco is playing blue-red some more. That deck looks fun. I'm considering giving that one a try. If you don't know Kalikaz on YouTube, this is him here. Good Pauper channel. Definitely check that out if you're interested in more Pauper content. He does videos basically almost every day, which is pretty impressive. Oh, I haven't pressed the button yet. Play league match. Just rambling aimlessly into the aether. So hopefully we can get some good games. Something that I like about playing burn and other aggro strategies is the games get wrapped up nice and quick. You aren't going to be sitting around for a super long time. Whoops, I have my audio set wrong. So sorry if that was doubled through my speakers. There we go. We would like to play first, as often as you'll let us. This hand's kind of stinky, actually. As much as it's got lands and spells, it has a Mog Raider and some burn. So I think we want to mull that. This looks actually a lot better, even though it's a one-lander. I think we're going to keep this one and tuck one of these guys. Call that good. Maybe that was greedy, but I feel like having only one creature is not where you want to be in a deck that's trying to go wide and goblin bushwhacker things. Like it makes so many dead draws. Utopia Sprawl. Oh, are we playing against the land destruction deck, perhaps? Or Bogles. We hit our second land, so I think we'll play that and just rush out a couple more 1/1s, I think is the plan. So let's go ahead and swing. Get in our damage, play a couple more cards. This means next turn, I can sacrifice a blood token. If I hit a land, I can sack the blood token to pump with these guys and Bushwhacker, and that's a ton of damage. If I don't hit another land, we'll have to go from there. This does look like the land destruction deck. Yes, indeed. They have a 2/2, so we are going to want to get some menace going on these. Or we can just blast it and get by. I think we'll go Combustion, Sacrifice, Swing. Draws us a card. Activates the Bushwhackers. I think that's a perfectly good line here. Wish I had another mana for that, but that is okay. Swing in with 6 Minache. Take him down to 11. We got a new follower. It doesn't... My little OBS thing's not set up right, so I can't see who it was, but if you let me know, I will say hello. I'm glad my little alert's working. I'll take that at least. First game, Super Baka Bros. What's up? Ah, it was you. Thank you. Thank you for following. Now you can get notifications when I go live. So we're playing Burn. I know you are wanting to play this deck, so hopefully this can give you a little insight into how the deck is played. Not the most complicated thing in the world, but also not, there is a little learning curve, I would say. The general idea is to play goblins and attack with goblins. They're going to scred a goblin. Fair. As much as it feels bad to waste removal on little stuff like goblins, I think it is the right decision when you're facing another 6 damage the next turn. They land cycle a Generous Ent to grab their land drop for the turn, a Snow-Covered Forest, and the Utopia Sprawl the Forest. Down to 4 cards in hand. We got 3 mana left between the Elf and the Utopia Sprawl. I don't have anything to follow that up. So we do hit the land. I can Lackey and Bushwhacker, which would give me, assuming they block the biggest one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or is the only hit goblin though creature? So 6 damage, not quite enough for me. I think we might bolt this thing first, chain lightning it out of the way. We'll tap for green response for sure. Alrighty. I think we play the Reckless Lackey, and I think I'm going to hold this land to pitch to the blood token next turn, potentially. Because I don't want to slam down the Bushwhacker anyway, and if I hit another land, it's kind of the same either way. A force cycle, another generous int. If I could afford to bushwhack this turn, it'd be a whole other story, but I cannot. So we are just attacking. Getting in for 3 damage and passing. It's a little bit of an argument for pitching the mountain to the blood token that turn to get a draw and pump the bushwhacker instead of having the lackey out, but that's not where I want to be. Now this is where they get scary. At 6 mana, they can really start doing some stuff. So we have to hope we can go wide. We need Goldotha Rebirth, honestly. Would really make a big difference here. We could Rebirth and Bushwhacker next turn if we draw it, which is enough for the win right now, depending on what they do. We got 3 mana. Maybe not. Avenging Hunter. A little interesting because I can force through to take the initiative here. So we'll see what else they got. I believe they are not playing that land drop. Interesting. Hey, there's Rebirth. I think we win the game. So we go Mountain, Rebirth, Bushwhacker. Mountain, Rebirth. If I pump him, it's going to give me 3 more goblins. We're going to cast a kicked Bushwhacker. Yeah, let me win that one. All right, 1-0 versus Land Destruction. Land Destruction. Ponza, people call it. Actually have the correct name. I don't think anything in our board does anything to their deck. They don't have a lot, if any, 1 toughness creatures. They don't care about their graveyard. They're not preventing damage. Maybe they'll be preventing damage with their sideboard cards. They might run like a Moment's Peace kind of situation. But I don't think I want to just side that in without knowing that. I don't want to dilute the ability to just go fast quite yet. We'll see, and they don't run artifacts, so we're good to go for game 2. I'm sure they've at least got Weather the Storms, which will be a little rough to fight through for sure, but, you know, that's burn. Something about this iteration of burn and goblins, whatever you want to call it, mono red synthesizer, is that it has a little bit more ability to go mid game than just like a straight burn variant, so that's the hope at least. So we get to lead on Blast Runner, turn 2 synthesizer into Goblin Tomb Raider. That's an option. That leaves us no mana to cast whatever we hit off the synthesizer, though. So it could be turn 2 implement. Let's see. They go to 6. We're keeping a 7. Mulliganing to some sideboard cards, perhaps? Maybe I'll just pop the chat log out for me to see if I need it. And we can just have a big old board here. Okay, they're Wild Growth in a land. And we'll go to our turn. Hit a land. Not really what we needed, but that's okay. We're just going to throw down Blast Runner. Pass. Got another elf for turn 2. Feels like a turn 2 elf kind of turn. Yep. They draw. And we go to our turn. The Great Furnace is actually really good here because it means I can Tomb Raider and kill this elf. And still have the artifact for the Tomb Raider. So that was a really good draw despite it being a little flooded land-wise. We'll go red for the G-Blast and red for the Tomb Raider. Also kind of a thing that's different from this deck and other burn decks, or at least the way I play it, which, you know, you can tell me if I'm wrong or not, is that I tend to use the burn spells to clear the path rather than going face. Obviously, you can hold them for as long as you can and use them for those last points of direct damage, but I feel like in the beginning, especially against a deck like this that's trying to ramp, you want to take out what you can when you can and get that damage in. Oh, another land's a bummer, for sure. So let's Synthesizer. See what we hit off that. A Rebirth. A Rebirth is pretty good. We will play it. Lets us sack the Experimental Synthesizer. Seeing a Bushwhacker there sucks, because we cannot cast it with a Kicker. So we're just going to cast it regular. Definitely a thing that happens. Probably the biggest whiff that you can hit in this deck is Bushwhacker without being able to kick it. But we've got some damage lined up still. We've got the ability to get Menace off of the Implement and the Bush, or whatever this one is, Blast Runner. That'll give us the damage and draw us a card. So we got a couple looks to hit another Bushwhacker. They've got 6 mana though, 5 mana. Let's see if they're... I definitely wouldn't play an Avenging Hunter here, but also they might just not have a choice. The fact that they didn't very quickly slam down like a board wipe. I guess Breath Weapon's an instant, if I'm remembering correctly. So maybe they've got the board wipe for us, which would definitely be kind of the most painful thing to see right now. Make sure that Breath Weapon is an instant, yes. They're doing the big thinkies, which I understand. It was probably feeling like last turn to make a meaningful decision. There's the Avenging Hunter. I don't know how I feel about Avenging Hunter. Like, they get to kill one of my guys for free, but I'm taking that initiative. They're going to take it back. Like, it's just going to become a whole back and forth, but me hitting that target player loses 5 life is a lot worse for them than it is in reverse, than them hitting it against me. Second Bushwhacker, never didn't have it. We can go Land Combustion just to like make sure there's not something better. And to get the boost there. And they could have a Fog if they run Fog. Another Blast Runner is cool, but it is no kicked Bushwhacker. And we'll go to combat. They're not scooping here, so you never know. Could get fogged out. They block, they only take 4, 7. Yeah, I think they go to 1 if they block. I think. Yeah. I can do math. We'll take the initiative and we will very happily go get a land out of the deck. And so now we have a lot of potential ways to end this game. We'll see what they are able to pull off here, though. Board wipe hurts, but no longer hurts as much because we got a creature to follow it up with. I mean, it would hurt. It would suck. They have to put a lot of things in the way. Well, or they're running a fog card. Fogs and initiative are a pretty brutal combination. I wish I knew what the Ponza deck looked like these days. They're gonna scry 2, looking for a way to follow up their next turn. They're stressing me here, making me feel like they definitely have something. Synthesizer's not bad, actually, because it can dig me a couple towards a burn spell to just finish this game off. Guess I shouldn't have played it first, because if they do have the Weather the Storm, yeah, if they have the Weather, I already ruined my chance of getting through it, though. I should have attacked first, so I guess we'll play this guy too. And we'll go for the big punchies and see what they have. Show me the fog. Breath weapon. So that wipes the board. Should have held that guy. At least I can sacrifice him now to draw a card and make a treasure token. Could have gone Menace there, but wouldn't have mattered. Now we do not have the initiative, and things start getting a little wild. We will sack this for a red to get our Blast Runner out. They'll probably take the treasure token. Yep. They scred my guy. I still have the option to sack Synthesizer on my turn. So I get 2 draws towards any burn spell. They know they can't attack. Epicure does it. 1 damage when it enters the battlefield. Let's see if they got anything for that. GG, opponent. GG. Okay. Not bad. Good start. Good start. I don't know what you mean, Hannah, by that was me last night. I wasn't paying enough attention to what I was saying myself. It's just I say it and it's just gone. I have no idea about any commanders from Thunder Junction, to be completely honest. I just know there's like a red-blue one that's really good. I have not looked at Thunder Junction cards nearly enough. Really, basically at all, besides Reckless Lackey is the only card from that set that I cared about. That's why I bought 8 of them for 10 whole cents a piece or something. Yeah, I've been having a real let the cards come to me method with Magic cards lately, especially for commander cards. Just like, if it's good, I'll probably see it. And like eventually someone will play against me, and that's how I'll learn it. I haven't been able to like really keep up with looking through spoilers, looking at new cards. Although I'm gonna go real deep into Bloomburrow, because that is speaking to my interests. I don't really care about Yeehaw stuff, and I didn't really care about the Clue set, the like murder mystery one. So this person has the same avatar as the last person. Definitely a different opponent, though. This person is asking me to split games. but they're also, I believe, speaking French. So I'm just going to let I've got a hand I would rather play. I don't want to do like a draw. What is the? I don't know enough about how points and stuff work on Moto to know if like splitting games for a draw is like a good way to go. So I'm just gonna play Magic. That's what we're here to do. I feel like splitting games, especially for like a live whatever, is silly. I got fairies. Yeah, definitely all in on Bloomborough as well. Fairies, at least I've got some sideboard cards for fairies. That's for sure. I think this turn, swing, then play Blast Runner and Epicure. And a Blast Runner and an Epicure. I don't really want to pitch any of these cards to a blood token for the sacrifice, so we'll see what we come up with. Looks like they're holding a fairy for me, which I don't have enough mana to blank, so let's just attack, I think. Attack and try to like double burn them at the end of the next turn. Make them burn counters on their own turn at least. No blocks, so they go to 11. And yeah, we'll just pass, hold up, couple burn spells. They play a spell stutter sprite. We will, I think we'll lightning bolt them in response. While they're tapped out, sneak that extra damage in. Probably means they have another spell stutter sprite in hand. There's our third artifact. Oh, so if I synthesizer and they have another guy, the third artifact and just get in and try to go full burn. If they try to flash something in end of turn, I think I like that. I think we like getting rid of the blood token. Oh no, that'll take me under 3 artifacts. So I think let's just swing. See what they've got. Ah, they've got this little guy. He's annoying for sure. So look at this galvanic blast, so I can try to mess up whatever they do. I feel like they are carefully holding up spell stutter sprite mana here, so they're gonna -2 on this guy. I think really we let whatever blocks happen. Block here, killing this, killing this. I could get some damage through here, but then I'll lose the damage there, so it's about the same. But this one's uncounterable, and it lets me see another card. So, I don't know, this is hard to say, but I'm going to do it. Pitching synthesizer. Yeah, hit a land, that's not what we wanted. fall to 5, and we will pass. Just really need them to go shields down, which they are probably smart enough to not do here. Yeah, I think we hold the land. We don't even swing here. We just pass it and just hope for a little shields down moment to fling burn spells at them. Got 5 lands, so that's going to be a tall order, but I'm playing against mono blue fairies in a minute, actually. Yeah, swing for 1. That's fine. Yeah, they're going to try to go for the Moon Circuit Hacker. I think maybe we bolt the Moon Circuit Hacker. Try to pull the fairy out of their hands. Ah. They don't even replay. They're holding up 2 fairies. I got nothing to sacrifice for you, buddy. It's going to be a very precarious little game of Magic here. You just have to kind of... I maybe shouldn't have cared about the hacker there and should have gone for triple burn spells in one turn, but triple isn't actually enough to kill them at 5, annoyingly. I need them to be down to 3 in order to really force that through. Oh, okay, they didn't return it to hand, that's good. Goblin Tomb Raider, I think that's worth attempting. Got 1 fairy coming down. Yeah, maybe we just try to make them have it here. Got 3 cards. We'll see if any of them are counter spells. Maybe I'm jumping the gun here. Yeah, I am. Now we've pulled 3 fairies out. So we just hope for a burn spell. I don't know, I think I got a little impatient there. Just really hoping they didn't actually have all 3 Spellstar sprites. We drew a Fairy Seer, it would seem. Yeah, start coming over with some fairies. Ah, and they've got a Moon Circuit to pick up a fairy. That's very annoying, because now we know they can counter our spell. There's the spell that we need, but it can be countered right now, so we cannot play it. I think we just have to pass here. Here's where we try to go for the double burn again. Block with the guy on the Moon Circuit Hacker. I think I do. Don't really want them to be drawing more counter spells. We'll trade that out. Because really we're just in, please give me a burn spell land. Okay, so we've Kuldotha. It's another just we hope they don't have 2 burn spells. I think that's all we can really hope for at this point before the value gets us. Or maybe they're smart enough to not counter that. It gives us some boys, though. They can't attack with as much. That's maybe a bonus. I don't know why I played that land there either. I held it for potential blood tokening. Got a fairy miscreant. Three in the air comes over, falling down to 9. At this point, feels unlikely that we can get back in this game. This is 4 attackers at least. I can get 1 damage through. It's kind of worth killing some fairies. Doesn't leave me open to total crackback. Maybe they do some weird stuff like flash in there, spell stutter to block. I doubt that, but maybe. Well, let me know if does stream seem blippy. It's telling me I had some dropped frames, but I'm not sure why. I really shouldn't. What are they thinking about? They've eaten up a little bit of clock here, just offering a draw in the beginning and then sitting here, so maybe the insurmountable weight of their decisions will defeat them in the end. But now we wait. At least next game I have some sideboard action going on. Oh, good. They've got another one of these guys. Forget that Mono Blue always has this guy. Mono Blue Fairies. Any attack you try, this guy's gonna come down and mess it up. I don't really mind sacrificing this guy to draw, though, honestly. Yeah, it's fine. I freely kill some of my goblins. I should have maybe... I mean, even holding them for the bushwhacker, it's like they just have blockers. It's not really of that much consequence. Yeah. Yep. That's the way to do it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. We'll take a treasure token and a draw, please. Hit another burn spell would be pretty cool. That's kind of a burn spell. Might be something we can get away with casting next turn. Let's see if we die. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They just need to hit a 2 ninjas here. They're drawing a lot of cards. Bouncing my token. Poor token. They didn't deserve that. Alright, you got your 2 ninjas. And they're holding the guy back, so it doesn't seem like it. I go to 3. It's jam this combustion and hope for the best time. If you had haste, you'd be a lot better. Try the implement. They've also drawn so many cards here. It's like, yeah, why would they let this resolve? They've got another sprite in hand. Do what we got. Yep, there's 4th sprite. Oh, the snap on the sprite. Nice. I like it. You got it. Alright, we got a lot of sideboard cards for this matchup, though. We got 4 red elemental blasts and all of the deal 1 damage to everything cards. I think deal 1 damage to everything comes in over... Well, maybe we keep the galvanic blast. And we cut the other burn. Like, is that the way to do it? Maybe cut a Koldotha Rebirth because it hurts to get countered more than most other things. And like 1 Galvanic Blast, I guess. That's something I definitely need to work on, and that's why I'm here playing a bunch of games. Learn these sideboard strats a little better. It seems like there are tighter matchups compared to Arena. Different format, so it's hard to compare 1-to-1. By tighter, you mean like both players playing a little better, I think, or, you know, opponents typically being a little better. I would agree there. I feel like a little bit more experienced players tend to play on MTGO. You got to be willing to deal with some Windows 95 ass looking situation, so you got to be in the game. I will play first. We got a blast. We got some game. Yeah, good competition. Tomb Raider and pass. Wish we had a great furnace for him, but you know, what are you gonna do? So we're really drawn towards one of our board wipes and hoping to hold the Red Elemental Blast until such a time as that. Oh, yeah, let's Synthesizer here. A lot of decent hits, including Mountain. Then we Mountain into Lackey. Swing both these goblins. Get in for 3 and pass the turn. Swinging a fairy. Playing a ninja. Ninja bops me for 2. There's that land drop, and there's that fairy seer. Think, yeah, especially with land off the top, we're gonna lead on a Synthesizer. We got the Epicure, which is not the most impressive hit in the deck, but it definitely bops. Does a little bop bop. I think we just play a Mountain. I don't think we Rebirth here. We'd rather hold up the REB for something like real spooky. Not sure what that spooky thing is, to be completely honest. Another ninja, maybe. Nothing else. We'll blood token away this other land. Of 1 mind, I'm okay with. Coming in? No, you're not coming in. So I think I will. It's a little greedy to do this now without having like the blast run or anything or trigger on, but I gotta keep the pressure up. Gotta really keep the pressure up if I want to win this match. Moderator's pretty good. Now I'm like, do I Rebirth to get to draw another card? I think we just Tomb Raider though. And swing. Attack with everybody. Probably got this guy, yeah. Is he worth countering? I think he is. I might be a greedy boy, but I think he is. Counter target blue spell. to really keep that pressure up. They're going to kill a couple things, but we're going to get 3 damage through and clear their board. And then we're going to Migrator. They got a Fury Seer. No land drop. Holding up. Spellstutter Sprite, probably. I think with that being likely the case, we'll try Synthesizer first. See if we can at least get this info before we go any further. We get a Blast Runner. We'll play Blast Runner and then Rebirth. To pump him. Oh no, he won't have haste. So we'll probably play him, but not quite yet. We'll attack with everybody. Maybe we'll hold the Migrator back. I don't really love that. I do love the trade, honestly. I should have played this guy to sacrifice to him. Maybe I like sacrificing one of these two more. So do I want to sacrifice 1 damage to kill this and keep the Migrator around since we have the Kuldotha Rebirth? I think yes. Choose target creature, this one. Sacrifice a goblin, this one. Interesting. Yeah, snap or something. An echoing truth. Okay. You get to rush out some goblins. They got a ninja. Oh, they got the good ninja. Good ninja is good. And they replay that seer. And so this gives us a pretty big opportunity to try to win here. We need Bushwhacker. Well, REB is interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not quite enough. Let's see what we get off of a sacrifice synthesizer here. Implement of Combustion. Implement sack is 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this is game. Deal them 1. Draw Blast Runner. And go to attacks. Attack with everything. Maybe this isn't game. I think it is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. We block here. We go choose target creature, sacrifice this. Boop, choose target creature, sacrifice this. Okay. They see that I know what I'm doing and not missing the line, so they scoop it. All right, 1-1 against mono blue fairies. Submit again. There now. First, we have a Lackey, a Raider, and some Red Elemental Blasts. I think it's worth keeping. I'd really like to see one of my board wipes. Thank you for the GG mushrooms. Love the GG mushroom. What did they do? Did they keep a 7? Yeah, looks like they mulligan to 6. We're going to keep. Okay, they kept a 6. Very miscreant hand. We will go Lackey. Because haste is fun. The Mog Raider, definitely a favorite addition to this deck. You got some ninjutsu action for me. A part of me is like, I should just keep this blocker up. Or no, not blocker. Keep this elemental blast up to stop all that, but I didn't, and I think it's okay. They didn't have a land drop there, so that definitely bodes pretty well for us. I'm gonna go mountain, and we'll drop both of these. Let's get in for one. Epicer. Get ourselves a damage and a blood token, and a Mog Raider. They hit their land drop. Epicer will block that Moon Circuit Hacker all day. They do know this. They've got a Spell Stutter Sprite on board. I think we try to bait it and kill it. Synthesizer. Cast Elemental Blast. Counter target blue spell. Cast this one. Give me my synthesizer. Play our land drop. Go to punchies. Swing. Just this can get through, unfortunately. I'm gonna swing everything and blast this guy, but no. I think we'll just swing this for now. Isn't quite the racing damage I'd like to be doing, but we'll throw down the implement now. Got up to 3 lands, so we have a game for sure. And drawn cards. And let's see what we get. A Rebirth is pretty cool, but then what we want to do. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. They've only got the 1 mana, so we can protect it with our blast. Let's Rebirth the synthesizer. Get a card draw out of it as well. Epicer. And some goblins. Alright, they did not want to blast us there. Epicer. And that means we're attacking with the squad. So I will sack 2 goblins to kill that ninja for sure. So this trade I'm fine with. This one, I want to keep my raider alive. I think. Do I care? Yeah, I do. Do I? I do. Yeah, they want me to sack 1 more goblin about this. Which I will. I think I have to. What do you got? Yeah, Hydro Blast. We got our Elemental Blast for that. Counter target blue spell. This one. So now we wipe their board. We deal a damage. We got some stuff in hand. I'm not going to play this mountain because I think I want to pitch it to the blood token next turn. Land drop, but a Fairy Seer. We haven't really been pushing as much damage as I'd like at this point, but you know. Our board looks a lot better than theirs. They're holding up some stuff for sure. Got a Tomb Raider. We'll try. Worth trying. Yeah, Spellstar Sprite's fine. We'll see. Let's. Oh, yeah, let's blast him. Drawing a mountain there sucks. We need a business spell. Oh, Electricity. Oh, I wish I could do it right now. Okay, let's swing in and see what happens. I'm fine with clearing board and trading guys here for sure. They have something? No, I'm pretty okay with that. Down to 3 cards. They got 3 mana for a hard cast of 1 mine. They got no land drop. Rebirth is pretty good. It's not enough to win it here, so we'll attack first. And yeah, I think we'll go ahead and rebirth our blood token. So definitely an argument for rebirthing the furnace there instead. And maybe, I don't know, the more I think about it, the more I maybe would have liked that more. 3 mana is kind of plenty. And the blood token lets us dig. Ah, they echoing truth, our whole pile of goblin tokens, but at least they had to cast it. Play Moon Circuit Hacker down to 3 cards. I think I just Electricity this right now. 1 damage to you, sir. Yeah, see, I would have rather had that blood token there for sure. We'll hold this land for future blood tokens. It's actually like it looks good here, but this could go south at any moment. I got 4 cards in hand. Playing no lands, no nothing. I don't know what they're holding on to over there. But hitting lands 4 turns in a row isn't going to help us, that's for sure. One of these bastards. Minus out my Mog Raider and block it. Oh, I'll block this one. Mog Raider to kill it. I think the Mog Raider is like a good enough thing to not do that with, so we'll just be okay here for the moment. I don't know though, killing it might have really been the way to go because this opens up the whole ninjutsu aspect where you can like attack, bounce it, play it again on future turns. Yeah, I think I would have rather kill that thing. I think that was the play and I missed it. Implement's okay. I think we want to attack first. Yes, you do this trick again. Who would have ever seen it coming? Even though it's a little too late, I think I have to kill it this time. Because if he's got another ninja, that's like really bad. Yes. If he's got another one of these things, I'm just kind of dead to it. Get that thing out of here like I should have done last turn. It could be the mistake of the game. Oh, of course I hit a haste goblin that I should have played before attacking. Well, we might lose this game to good old being bad at Magic. Oh yeah, we block this all day long. Stop the card draw. Oh my god, I'm so tired of these things. The bane of my existence, these stupid Brian Burrow things. So cool, we lose our guy for nothing, but at least they don't draw a card. We are so close, yet so far. Galvanic Blast is interesting. Lets me kill the ninja. Like this ninja, I think is the way to go. I think we maybe just do it right now so they have one less chance at a counter spell. Yeah, something they're considering. Elemental Blast it. Yeah. Can't blame you there. Yeah, this game kind of got away from us. I think they've got this one. They've got way better value than we do at this point. That early inability to push that little bit extra damage really got us. I think we just block the one here and let them draw. If they, like, the one kind of chance we have is if they for some reason tap out, we can dig, try to hit 2 burn spells in a turn. But with them with 5 mana, 4 cards in hand, it's like they've got stuff. We're digging. We can get in for 1. Now we can attempt a synthesizer. And let our synthesizer come and play. That was nice of them. Yeah, we'll attempt a Migrator. Attack. Echoing Truth. Return my boy to my hand. Okay. I think what I'll actually do is crack Synthesizer here to get a 2/2. And I think we'll just let this Synthesizer go. There's nothing really we can get off of it that's meaningful. Well, let's replay Lackey. Got a little board built. Managed to get a little board built. They got 5 cards in hand, though. Down to 4 with a land drop. We got Hacker, Hardcast. Oh my god, the mountain. Are you kidding me? Oh, do I sack my dude? I think I do at the end of their turn. I don't think I do it here. I could attack with the samurai. I don't think I do either, though. I gotta stop them from drawing cards. They're drawing a lot of land, too. I think as weird as it feels to let a body go, we're gonna dig. Oh my god, another land. Attempt a Tomb Raider. A lot of 2/2s. It's getting so, it's so tight right now. I can... No, there's no attack here that makes any sense. Like, maybe the samurai. But he probably just blocks here. I don't know if that... And, like, opening myself up just getting beaten down by another one of these things is not really what I want to do right now, so... The problem is, like, every turn their deck gets better and mine gets worse. They keep drawing lands, though. If we could not draw some lands, we need to, like, synthesizer into... Oh my gosh, I'm running out of clock, too. I did not realize that I was taking that long to make decisions. I think we just pass through. We got passed through until we can have an attack that I can Mog Raid or something big enough. And these are just like, I need burn. I took out most of the burn, that's right. Red Elemental Blast does not do me much good here. Means I can fight through counter magic if I do draw a Galvanic Blast. They're just going to kill me on clock if nothing else. They got 1 damage in the air. I must have spaced out hard on some turn. I did not think I was that far behind on clock. We got another lackey. Another lackey's not bad. I think we do swing the samurai here. Go samurai. I got a guy. We will Mog, pump him, sack this one. Start chipping away at the team. I think I don't sacrifice this lackey for draw, as we gotta be on the trying to get damage through team. Yeah, one of these guys. We will blast it or attempt to blast it. Straight Iron Blue permanent. This one. They have their own Elemental Blast. Of the Hydro Blast variety. We can't do anything about that. What do we get? An Elemental Blast. Neat. Go Samurai. Block with both of these, huh? Yeah, we'll actually assign damage like this. Attempt to just cast, destroy this. Oh, of course they got the Spellstutter Sprite. Why wouldn't they have the Spellstutter Sprite? Oh, I sack both my goblins to kill both of these creatures. Kind of have to. Especially with clock where it is. Yeah, I just gotta try to clear the board and hope for the best. Oh, I misclicked. Okay, well, we lost that one. That was a bummer. Misclicked, misplayed. Let's play a different one. Mono Blue Fairies, still a nightmare. Should have taken whatever weird split they were offering me. I don't understand. I guess I literally don't know how to, like, intentionally draw unless I just have to sit there and let the clock run out. Like, but no, that would make one player lose, so I really don't know. keep that in mind. Oh, this is the person whose deck I'm playing, who's like really good. Oh, this doesn't look very good. A one-lander. Guess we got synthesizer. Let's be greedy. So we can Epicure, we can sack the blood token to draw, we can synthesizer to get that next draw. Yeah, Epicure. Get the draws going. They're playing a blue deck as well. There we go, never punished. Got the land. And a blast runner. Attack. And we'll bolt face since we got another one. Ka gates. Some sort of gates at least. Got a modern age. I think we're gonna go synthesizer. Galvanic blast is not bad. 4 damage to the dome piece. We got no sacrifice to get the extra damage of these guys, but that's okay. They're down to 9. And we got 3 of it in hand. Foretold card entered the exile zone. Okay, they scooped that one up nice and quick. I don't know a lot, but I saw blue cards, so we'll take some elemental blasts. And if they're Kagates, we want these too. But I don't know if they are. I mean, like, what else would they be, kinda? I didn't love taking all the burnout for these last time. Like, I almost feel like Epicure's a better cut. Maybe just the 2 chain lightnings because they're sorcery speed, and then just like a couple little creatures here and there. One of each of these. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even really know what they're playing. Mono blue gates for all I know. I know I saw prismatic strands. I should have brought in the flaring pain. Whoops. Should have been like, hey, you made this deck. How do you sideboard for this matchup? Deciding whether or not to play first. Imagine they want to play first. Let's go, Kagates. Been seeing a lot of Kagates around, so I assume that's what's going on over there. I'll keep. They mulled to 6. That's what they're doing. They're signing their mulligan, maybe. Some gates. We'll not have an artifact for you quite yet, so we'll get a Epicure out there so that we have one. Preordaining. Putting... I got the big thinkies on the preordain. That's fair. One top, one bottom. They hit a land drop. Choosing red. So this is the red, white, blue Jeskai Kagates that I've been seeing. Seems good. We're gonna go Mountain, Tomb Raider. Screw playing correct. We'll just play everything out. Swing. Little pre-combat main phase, never hurt anybody. We got another gate. We've got maybe a strands for me. Let's... Oh, I do kind of want a synthesizer here. Might just be hitting a counter spell, but could be anything. Could be a red elemental blast. Kind of a silly one to have up there, only got nothing to play. Let's attack first. What you got? Breath weapon. That sucks. We'll play 2 Mog Raiders about it. Hydra Blast my thing. Well, I have no mana, so I'll just lose a card. Don't mind losing a Great Furnace there for sure. We got the Red Elemental Blast, so let's Combustion and crack it to get some damage and a card draw. Maybe hit a hasty creature. Nope, we'll hit a land. For all we can hit our lands. 2 damage comes through, and we'll pass. If we don't need to blast anything, we'll crack the blood token. Create a treasure token. I did not know that card even did that. Journey to Nowhere. Upon my Moderator. I don't think it being in the graveyard is any better, but it, you know, we'll save this thing from a 1 damage spell until end of turn. I don't know. Probably not necessary, but I know I can't destroy an enchantment, so it doesn't really matter. In step, we are going to crack this blood token. Let's play Synthesizer. Try to blast. We'll try to blast. Give me my Synthesizer. Sure. Even though this one has haste and could attack this turn, you pretty much always play whatever you get off the Synthesizer. Especially when your opponent's down to 1 card and you're kind of battling with the card advantage. I got 2 blue. I got a lot of mana. Ah, drawing 3 cards. Drawing 3 cards is pretty goated. Chancery bouncing a land. Now, I don't think I can deal 12 damage this turn without like a perfect set of draws, but that certainly isn't it. Let's just play our Tomb Raider. And I don't think I can just throw this away to get 2 extra damage here. That seems bad. We'll just swing 4 and hope that their draws weren't that good. They continue on the drawing. Their deck has a decent amount of lifelink, they just haven't hit yet. Yeah, there's some life gain. And a good blocker. Gaining 2, going up to 10. And there's the Squadron Hawk. They'll go pick up some more Squadron Hawks. And play it. we cracked synthesizer here for sure. Oh my god. The mana flood. At least this guy is menace now, and I will happily sacrifice a goblin to... I guess we'll attack with this one too. Okay. Sign blocks like that is fine. And we will use this to pump this, sacrificing this. Kill a bunch of hawks, pass the turn. Get to do some more drawing and discarding with their modern age. Brainstorming. Scargate's deck seems really fun. It's one of the decks got just a ton going on. And can get those real big punchies in with the Basilisk Gate. They got the last of the hawks that they put in with the brainstorm. A classic combination. A land. Ugh. All the things I needed. That was not one of them. I don't even, like, if I attack, he blocks with both. And I have to sacrifice something in order to even keep this alive. And it only clears the hawk in that case. Attack with both of these. I just don't think it seems worth it right this turn. I think we need to be able to... I guess I should have attacked with both and maybe sacked the Mog Raider? Maybe? I don't know. Now they've got a 3/2 flyer. And the last hawk. Oh, they're foretelling. Not sure what foretell card the deck is playing. I should probably look it up real quick. Instead, we got nothing. We got a lightning bolt. So what are they foretelling? This list does not run a foretell card, so this is something of the spicy variety. Yeah, I don't see a foretell card in these ones. Play a land, I guess. Now my attacks are even worse. This is a 3/2 or 2/3? This is a 2/3. Making treasure tokens. Deck does run straight up counter spells too. Or maybe the foretell card is a counter thing. And warm in here. Ah, behold the multiverse. We're up to 7 cards. It's feeling like this one's gotten away from us quite a bit. They just need to, they're going to start swinging and pumping with the Basilisk Gate fairly soon, I'd imagine. I think we attempted instep bolt to face. Got a dispel for it. Got a reckless lackey. I think with that, we try to swing through with these. So I can sacrifice him to pump him up. Yeah, we want it like that. Kill this thing. And then sack the raider over there. I think that's how we want to do it. So we'll sack this guy. We'll bolt too. Maybe we just try to bolt this. Or bolt this. It's actually interesting. Bolt this, sack here. So he lives, yeah. Bolt this. Breath weapon. They're just gonna sweep the board. So we'll try to save this guy. So we'll go dupe. Pump him. Sack him. Yes. 2 damage to everything. Oh, I guess he doesn't live through this, but I get to kill this thing. Bolt. Damage. And we're board wiped. Being board wiped here is not really where you want to be. They've got a Squadron Hawk ready to come down. They are... Maybe they don't. I don't think they've played all 4 of them. Oh, no, they've only played 3. So they've got a Hawk at the ready to come down and start beating with the gate. They've got the Court Hussar. Gonna look at the top cards of their library. I think it's like a look at 3, 1 in the hand, rest on bottom. And there's the lifelink cat that I was waiting to see. We got a Tomb Raider. Just pass from here. There's no reason to swing into a 1-3. Oh, pass. Now they pump cat, swing with cat. I think we should just go to the next game and see if we can get another quick game 1. I think we do want the Flaring Pain, we do want the Electrickery, and maybe the In the Festivities as well. I think they are better than a number of our burn spells. Don't want to shave too many creatures. They do have counters for that, so that kind of hurts. So I think we just kind of do a little shave across and try to be able to wipe their board as they will be wiping ours. Yeah, we got the board wipe. We got some good creatures. Let's keep. Blast Runner doesn't have anything to sacrifice in this hand, but what are you going to do? We're going to Blast Runner is what we're going to do. I think we're going to lead Synthesizer here, even though there's lots of misses. Yeah, like an Electrickery is a pretty big miss. Damage to target creature you don't control. Not something I want to do right now. But if we draw a land, I'll pretty happily sack the Synthesizer to pump this, get a guy. If we don't hit land, probably play the other Synthesizer. To try to hit said land. Okay, we did hit a land, so I think as much as it's kind of a non-bow, because we're going to lose whatever card comes off the top here, I want that pump, and I want another creature. I don't want to draw that land anyway, so that worked out. I gotta push that early damage through. Hopefully them seeing the Electrickery go means they're like not gonna try to play around. Oh, they're gonna put my token on a journey to nowhere. That's fair. Journey to no fair, more like. Combustion. I think I like combustion more than synthesizer. That for sure pumps him. Draws me a card. It's Mog Raider, which I also like. We'll go ahead and swing. Gotta get in there before they stabilize. We got our REB, we got in the festivities. They're passing through. I think we lead synth. See what they'll do about a synthesizer. Triple white. Prismatic strands. Interesting. They think I'm going for a combo turn, which is fair. There's a land. I guess we'll play the lackey anyway. And they prevented red, right? They didn't name the wrong color. Chooses red. Yeah, so I'll just pass. I'm hoping they just dump a whole bunch of Squadron Hawks so I can end their festivities and be so proud. So they're going to island cycle Lorien revealed and grab an island, play their island. It's really the breath weapon I think I'm the most afraid of here. I can save one of these guys, but not both. Yeah, 3 mana 4. 2 mana 4. 1 mana 4. Alright. Undo, they say. You know, another big crack synthesizer swing turn. Oh, sweet. Enjoy work magic. Oh, there's that breath weapon I was worried about. Who do we save here? I think we save the blast runner. Because, yeah, I can only do one. Save the blast runner by sacrificing the lackey. Doesn't matter. The sacred cat. Lifelinky creatures, pretty annoying. Implement, pretty good. It's good enough for me. Gives me the Menache. I think we play the synthesizer here too. A lot of decent hits. Yeah, another blast runner being one of them for sure. Swing 3. Let's see what we got. They're down to 2 cards, 3 cards with a draw, 2 cards with a land. You got a Squadron Hawk. This is going to be a good in the festivities if they don't have a counter for it. They don't use the Squadron Hawk ability, which is interesting. Wonder if that was a misfire. Yeah, must have been. All right. We are 2-1. Not bad. Not bad. At least getting 50 play points. I think I'm going to take just the quickest little break. Grab something to drink, and I will be right back. And we're back. Second coffee of the day acquired with my giant coffee mug. Let's go. Going into round 4, 2-1 so far. Would love a third win. My wife wants to come make a smoothie. You can come make a smoothie. The people of the internet can handle some smoothie making sounds in the background, I think. People of the internet, do you like really loud crunching sounds? Give me a hell yeah in chat if you love loud crunching sounds. Alan CE Alanon CEW. So our opponent, we got a pretty okay hand. They mulled a 6, so we'll keep. There we go. Got the hell yeah in chat. I need to get chat on the screen so I realize people can't see it. Oh, Kagates again. Well, you know, we won the last one. Let's go Blast Runners. Next turn I can Epicure and sack the blood token. They are sending my poor little guy on a journey to nowhere right off the bat. Fair enough, we got another one. We'll play Great Furnace, second Blast Runner, and an Epicure. Passing the turn. Another journey to nowhere. It's annoying, but it's honestly, I don't know. I've been more annoyed in my life. Slows us down damage-wise quite a bit. For sure this would have been a lot of damage this turn. Let's play our Implement. Let's crack it to draw. See if we can hit a Hasty Boy. We do. Hasty Boy. Swing. Really got to keep the pressure up against this deck, because they can just get going so fast, or so stabilized. 4 mana, Deep Analysis. We like to call it Deep Anal around here. Another land. I think we're gonna sack this blood token and pitch a land. We need a business spell. Like a Goblin Blast Runner, though I now have nothing to sacrifice to. That's okay. We just need some bodies. I guess I could have dropped the land and the Bushwhacker, and that's probably what I should have done. That would have been a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that would have been a lot more damage. Kinda messed that up. With any luck, I'll draw Kuldoth a Rebirth next turn and be able to just go off. They got a flashback to deep anal here. Well, you got a Basilisk Gate. You got a Modern Age. They're gonna draw then discard for Modern Age. Oh, I guess this wouldn't have been pumped if I played the Bushwhacker, so I don't know what I'm talking about with that damage calculation last turn. Oh, it's already pumped, that's right. I remember. I think we're okay with Squadron Hawk. I don't think we're gonna bolt it. Because there's just gonna be more. We're gonna bolt face and swing in. Bolt face. There we go. There we go. Alright. Mountain. Oh, it's our only artifact, so he's gonna fall by 1, but that's okay. Rebirth. Doop doop. Cast with kicker. Alright. Won that one. Nice and quick. Bring in a whole pile of magic cards. Apparently this matchup has been going on a lot because this board is pre-boarded to deal with it quite a bit. Chain Lightning seem the weakest, followed by Galvanic Blast. And then just kind of a little shave of like our least good creatures. Just probably Lackey, Epicure. Maybe the red Elemental Blast didn't seem as good. I think we can bring in maybe only 2 of those. We really want to blast the white cards in this matchup. The blue cards, like, we want to fight their counter spells. Maybe the 2 other Galvanic Blasts, we just play bolts, or maybe 1 bolt, 1 rebirth. Yeah, I think just little shaves around makes the deck have a lot of different things it can do to this. Oh, this is pretty good. Where do they go? They chose the full 7. We'll keep our full 7 as well. We got a gate. We got a Tomb Raider. Got in for 2. Just go auto pass for their turn. They got a gate. They chose blue, white for the cat. I think to push damage, we maybe just in the fist. Well, no, we got 2 2/2s. I think we just fight this thing right now. We'll just get in with these. I could even rebirth right now, but I think I'd rather hold open the Elemental Blast. Taking out a Modern Age here, if they're relying on it, is actually pretty good. They don't have Basilisk Gate yet. I get in for 1. I accept. There's the Basilisk Gate. Interesting they didn't play that beforehand. Journey to Nowhere. They've really been journeying to nowhere. Taking out my boys. Let's see if we can hit, I know hitting 2 cats might be worth the in the festivities. Yeah, especially with the bolt on backup. Land. We'll end their festivities. And I still don't want to play the rebirth quite yet. I'd rather have that kind of burst damage available. I have a bolt on there instead. Turn my volume down a little bit as we got some background noise going on. I'm gonna embalm a couple guys. Journey to Nowhere again. More lands for them. I think maybe we hold the bolt to bolt the lifelinky cat once they gate it up next turn. Alright, land here I think means we have to rebirth. Just to get some bodies. Down to 2 cards, but they do have an embalmable cat in the yard. I'm going to pay 2 and attempt to gates this, to which I will say lightning bolt. Blue elemental blast, to which I will say red elemental blast. That was pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, if we can draw Bushwhacker, no, we do. Well, we can still draw Bushwhacker. We won't be able to play it kicked, though. Synthesizer's not bad, but I'm going to save it for next turn when we can actually play some of the things that we hit. They're down to 8, and we pass. Hopefully I'm audible. It looks like I am. Looks like the noise reduction's doing its job. The embalm cat. I'm gonna embalm this cat. Meow. Going to go to my turn. Another synthesizer. It means we can fight through a elemental blast. Isn't too bad. Fight through. We can, you know, play another card into it. Counterspell, sure. We'll do it again. Mountain is not what I want to see, but we get to swing for 4. It's actually a fairly tight spot not hitting something to kill the cat, because now they get to +4 it and gain some life. We're keeping them down a bit, but not as much as we'd like. Needed another removal there. Luckily, next turn we can crack our synthesizer and hopefully stem this whole situation off. Yeah, we're gonna go mute mode for just a moment. For 4, gonna back down to 5. I'm thinking I Electrickery here so that there's no chance of a counter spell. Just seems better than being greedy and losing to a counter spell. I knew they had the Hawks, or I assumed they had some Hawks, so like saving the Electrickery would have been really cool, but I can't just pass and let them counterspell my 1 out that I've got. We got 2 Hawks, we got 2 damage, so we got lots of burn possibilities. We got Bushwhacker possibilities. Let's see what we draw. Something good. Mountain is frustrating. Crack the synthesizer. Another land. We certainly swing in. They do some blocks, which I am very happy with. And we pass. Some lands. What do they got? Some more Hawks. Oh, some Journeys to Nowhere. But of course. Goodbye, Samurai. Now they got 2 more Hawks for us. I will just attack into Hawks, I think. Hopefully we'll draw in the festivities and this game will just be over. But if not, we swing into the Hawk. Hey, there we go. Let's see if they've got a counter for it. In the festivities? Yep, they gotta counter it. Which feels alright. Eating a counter spell when their creature has to die anyway. I'll take it. We are dying for some burn. They've got a Squadron Hawk and a mystery card in hand. play the mystery card. It's a modern age. They draw something and discard Basilisk Gate. They still got the Hawk in hand because they kind of have to play that. We need... There's so many things that we could draw. Let's see it. Mogrator's not a live draw, but I do get to attack. They block, and then I have a creature to follow it up, so I guess that's better than nothing. Followed up with a creature, pass the turn. They get to draw and then discard whatever they draw, so hopefully something... Oh no, that's right. They had something else in hand already, because that's how those tokens work. Guardian of the Guild Pact, we are officially on burn 'em out mode. Let's go burn spell. Fucking mountain. Pass. There's we get beat down by Guardian of the Guild Pact. Preordaining. One top, one bottom. Play another Basilisk Gate and hit us for a lot. +5 each time. So 12 damage. We got one draw. Goblin Blast Runner does not do it unless they choose not to block for some reason. So we'll hope they're just not paying attention. Nope, they're paying attention. Okay, let's go to game 3. Oh, that was annoying. We had so many outs. We're gonna go a little more aggro here. Get that bolt back in. Maybe get one Festivity out or one the Flaring Pain and we just attack through it. I don't know, maybe the bolt has to stay out and just end up drawing towards burn quite a bit, but we have the Galvanic Blasts and the bolts and all those. Okay, I think we just try this again. One lander with a bunch of burn. That's a mulligan. There we go. We'll keep this one and probably... They said they mostly won due to my bad draws. So many lands. I'll keep this one and tuck the Galvanic Blast since we're not really close to there. Last runner pass. Okay. Let's get going. Epicer, and I think I'm just going to run out the Rebirth to get the big boost for the Blast Runner and to just have a whole bunch of guys coming in. Just try to make this a quick game. If we had a land off the top and a Bushwhacker off the Synthesizer, we could be somewhere. I thought for sure we were on a journey to nowhere here. Bushwhacker off the top, but they almost certainly are holding up Elemental Blast. So I think we're going to try to play around that a little bit. And Synthesizer. Another Rebirth. So we'll go ahead and Rebirth, sack in the Synthesizer. Now we want to hit a land off the synthesizer because anything else will be wasted. There's the Elemental Blast. So we got that out of there. There's an End of Festivities that would have been nice to cast, but that's okay. We get to attack with everybody. They'll block. Fall to 11. Now we're going to be mana screwed. One or the other. Leaving all their mana open. It's a bit spooky, but I think we just run out Bushwhacker into whatever mat counters they have. Oh, hopefully they don't have Breath Weapon here. Oh, I don't think they could afford it. Swing with the team. They got something. Oh, they got that Prismatic Strands. Got it. Happy enough with that turn still. Honestly, they had to spend it. Prismatic Stranding. Would be nice if I could bolt their creature on their turn. Embalming a cat. I kind of am forcing the issue with the Prismatic Strands already, so let's just go for a swing. We do have the Flaring Pain, so if they try to kind of slow roll this, they could get in trouble. Which they do seem to be doing. Oh no, they're not. That's right, this still gets to deal damage here. Do I bolt it now? I think maybe I bolt it now so it doesn't kill my creature. And then it's dead. Oh, wow. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I forgot I needed to do that in response. Fuck. That was stupid. Alright, they got a Modern Age. Drawing and discarding. Paying one and island cycling the Lorn Revealed. Getting and playing an island and playing a Journey to Nowhere on one of my Blast Runners. Yeah, I'm gonna swing one to gain one. Synthesizer's pretty good because it'll mean I can play this Tomb Raider. Well, let's just play the Lackey instead, since we got it off the Synthesizer. Swing 5! Try not to let this game just get totally away from us here. Which could happen. We're a Basilisk Gate off the top away, and now they got a Brainstorm. Ugh. Tough. Tough match. If I had played correctly, wouldn't be so tough. They'd have no creature right now. So that sucks. Did they play a land already this turn? No, they didn't. So they are definitely digging for that Basilisk Gate. Doesn't look like they hit it. They got some life gain and a good blocker. And a Squadron Hawk. Love to see some sideboard cards off the top. I think we got a lot of good hits, but a lot of misses as well. Like Trickery, real good. We're just going to fire that off right now so that they cannot respond to it, I think. Take out both of those and swing in. They'll block something for free. And I get 4 damage through. Now they have a couple blockers. Really wish I had just bolted face or bolted that creature correctly. So now this game is pretty much theirs. Damn. We were close. Really biffed it there. Dotha's okay. Gives me a look at some things. A lot of creatures to swing with. Menace, like they got the protection from multicolor. I am just having to set up for a big old Goblin Bushwhacker turn and hope that I can hit that before they hit a Basilisk Gate. And in the festivities would be nice here. Synthesizer's not bad. Gives me a look. Last Runner is not the worst thing in the world. A couple menace creatures, but things are tied up here. 5, they're going to Lorien Revealed. Dig in for that Basilisk Gate. There it is. I now have 1 turn to draw a meaningful spell. Bushwhacker. When it's Bushwhacker attack, I don't know the math. I don't have time to figure it out. It's probably not enough, but like I literally lose if I let it go to their turn, so we'll try. Math is for blockers. This is the big math is for blockers turn. Turn my mic back up a little bit. Just trying to figure out if he can live through what blocks. So many blockers. If I had hit that a turn earlier, I think we were probably okay. Well, no. They had a bunch of stuff. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, but he gains 2. If only I had a way to sacrifice these guys. If I had the Mog Raider, this would be my game. They go to 1, and they have no lifelinker left. No lifelinker. It's kind of interesting. And they have to embalm these up first. Come on, burn spell. In the festivities off the top. Reloading blockers. Journeying out one of the blast runners. Makes sense. Blast runner was definitely an out that I had. Couldn't have blocked. Well, they could have blocked both of them actually, but probably holding up a counterspell if I do hit the fancy cards off the top. Another Blast Runner isn't it. Oh, I can't believe we're 1 point of damage away. Second Blast Runner just really isn't it. I attack with 3 creatures, they block all 3, and they lose no one. Oh, I'm so dumb. No, because they have the lifelink creature, so it would have been, yeah, they would have been those two at him, 1, 2, yeah. This at least gives them an opportunity to do the wrong thing, which I don't think they will. Gate up the cat, swing for 5. Not totally out of it, but we're really close to totally out of it. I just need to destroy both of these cats. Mountain is not it. Crack synthesizer. Festivities. Okay, they can go block, 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 and take 2. And they're going to be up to 11 next turn. Oh, that was my game to lose. That 1 point of damage was the lightning bolt that should have hit the sacred cat. Yeah, 12 actually. Mog Raider would like saved me this game too. Block and sack the blockers so they don't get the lifelink. As is, I must take 6 and let them go up to 12, and then I'm just not sure what my outs are once they're at 12 and I'm at 7. Another instrument, certainly no, that isn't it. Or implement, not instrument. There's the Mog Raider. That can maybe keep me in the game. Because I can... Let's do another implement. And sack it. Oh no, maybe we sack it next turn. Because they just block, 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 block. The guy here pretty much is like saying, hey, you have to... Oh, they have the counter spell for the Mog Raider. Well, I don't think we do the implement here. Block, 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 block. Get through with 4. They gain 1. And next turn they kill me in the air. GG. Okay, let's see if we can get a 3-2 in the end. We're 2-2. We need one more win to win our play points back. See if we can play something other than Call Gates. Okay, I don't think it's a horrible matchup, honestly. I think I really I need to figure out what I'm supposed to be boarding out. Like, it does become less of a creature-based matchup for me. Like, I should board out some of my creatures for game, for when I'm not on the play. I'm on the play again, yes. 1 lander, but a lot of 1 drops as well. So it's like a playable 1 lander to me. It's got like everything I want. Probably a greedy keep, but you know, they're also. We're doing burn matchup. My start's slightly better if I don't whiff on lands the whole game. Lightning bolt's not bad. I think we'll just swing. And play our Mog Raider. Pass the turn. Mirror becomes crazy post board with all the end of festivities and like trickeries and stuff. They're gonna G-blast my guy. I'll pump my other guy for the fun of it. Yes, sack it to its own ability, yes. They also kept a greedy one-lander. Let's go. That's how you play burn, folks. Oh no, they not only kept a better hand, but it's with one of those two. We'll just attack. I think we'll just bolt whatever they play. Or their face. This is the red-black Madness Burn deck. Which is pretty cool. Probably be the next deck I play next week. Yeah, there's the Kitchen Imp. Madness out the Kitchen Imp. Also Goblin Tomb Raider. I kept a stupid hand. Of course. Lightning bolt that. We got goblins. I don't know why I kept a one-lander, y'all. What was I thinking? Like all my cards cost one, but I kind of need to be able to do like multiple things in a turn in order to keep up. I don't actually think I have much board against this at all. I don't think in the festivities or like trickery is worth it. And they're just doing burn things. Puts us in the danger burn range. Cannot hit a second land. Oh, do we synthesizer try to hit a land, or do we hold up? I think we hold up this guy as a blocker and something to bolt this down, and we just swing for one. My batteries in my mouse are dying. Bad timing, mouse. I think I'll actually just chain lightning this. Got a mountain. Do some highway robbery. Probably gonna hit me with a fiery temper or a kitchen imp, something like that. Yeah, that was the fiery temper. Put me down to 5. This deck's really good at doing like the burn plan, just the damage to face burn plan, which I like. Another Tomb Raider. Like, this puts me in bolt range, but I think I have to accept it, and just if they have the bolt, they've got it. Great Furnace. Oh my god. At this point, we're too far behind, though. So we gotta Galvanic Blast this. Attack with that guy. Let's hope their hand's super bad. Maybe we actually play a non-kicked Bushwhacker just to get another body out there. So if I draw another land, I can do Rebirth into Bushwhacker and swing for a whole bunch. There's Vamp's Kiss for 2. And there's the second one. Okay. Let's go to game 2 here. Been scrubbing out in Pauper lately. It's been a long time since I've had a good run of games. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do those. Their artifacts were mostly indestructible, it looked like. I don't think there's anything we really care to do. We just run it back. Oh, why must this mouse be running out of batteries? Last game, mouse. Let's get through it. Well, let me see if I can find some batteries while they're sideboarding. I would like to play first. There we go. There's a hand you're supposed to keep. My classic moves being like, I just want this one win so badly. I better keep the worst hand I've ever seen. Come on, battery, open. Okay, we have usable mouse again. There you go. Furnace into Tomb Raider. Nice swing for 2. Picker. Alright, we got our own Epicer and a Goblin Raider. I think that's probably the way to go. So let's go Tomb Raider. Mountain. Epicer. Mog Raider. Maybe I should have brought in the Gorilla Shamans. I didn't know if they ran the other artifact lands or not. Another Epicure is okay by me. Maybe just swing in with everything. Debating holding the Mog Raider back. But I don't think I care that much in this matchup. We got a Kitchen Imp, which I will Galvanic Blast. Kitchen Imp's good. Galvanic Blast it. Then they draw. Yeah, they block the Raider, I imagine. We just gotta push that damage in. So much so that I think I rebirth here. Getting rid of this blood token. Just go big swings. Vampire's Kiss, which gains them life, which is annoying. Cannot lie. We're just gonna swing first. See if my Tomb Raider catches a bolt. It felt like that might be the case. Get 4 damage in, and then go Blast Runner, and then go Epicure, and I think I'm gonna actually hold this mountain. So I'm gonna want to sacrifice the blood token for the Blast Runner next turn. It'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. They don't gain life here, which they might. Is this a flashback? No. One of those cards has a flashback. They play a mountain and pass, so they probably got some burn for me. Okay, this is what we're going to sacrifice instead. I'm going to go Implement. They'll probably kill the Blast Runner. Boom. So if they don't kill something, they lose. So and we'll play this Great Furnace now, I guess. Go to Punchies. Watch my Goblin Blast Runner get Goblin Blast ran off the planet. Yes, yes. Well, they just discarded a land. Yeah, there's the lightning bolt. I felt like my buddy getting lightning bolted kind of turn, so what you gonna do? I think so because of that, we'll just sack this now. Yeah, get that land draw out of the way. Get fiery tempered. Oh no, they just do the old discard. Faithless Looting, a dangerous one in this deck. Draw 2, and then they're gonna discard 2 and probably madness out a couple things. Wow, they're actually whiffing pretty hard. Having no madness off of 2. Yeah. Okay, we begin boarding and we submit. I don't think it's worth bringing in anything here. Could bring in like a Gorilla Shaman. The off chance that I hit it on like the right time. Like a little better than a Chain Lightning, maybe? It's like if it's in my opening hand, it can be good. Otherwise, I don't really want to be drawing it late, so I'm not going to bring in a whole bunch of them. Okay, there he is, opening hand. Leaves me another one lander, though. They're beginning with 7, meaning I should probably not fuck around and find out here. There we go. Keep this, tuck one of these rebirths. No, let's tuck one of the implements. Maybe they kept a bad hand this time. Okay, we'll go mountain into... Let's go Migrator first. Get a little somebody on the board. And do implement and Kuldotha Rebirth next turn is kind of the plan. I love that the last thing in the chat still for the last like hour has been "We love deep anal," referring to deep analysis. Wonder what's going on over on their side of the board. have to go. I get a free win. We take free wins. Are they deciding if they want to blast the Mog Raider, probably? Yeah. That tracks. They have their own little Tomb Raider. Yeah, here I think we do go land, implement, hold both the rebirth on it, so we get to draw, and we get some buddies. I might go synthesizer rebirth next turn, just trying to make a big old pile of guys. I know, maybe we go blast runner. I think we lead on synthesizer next turn. Take our 2 Tomb Raider damage, and we accept it. Got a land there, so let's go synthesizer. Well, Tomb Raider's not bad, so we'll go land, our own Tomb Raider, and a blast runner. Swing everybody. Yeah, I figured they'd want to trade for a goblin. Oh, Bushwhacker next turn would be so good. They got mana and cards, though. No, one of their cards is a land. They're doing kitchen imp things. Drawing cards. The deck's real good at drawing cards. Those blood tokens, since the discards don't really get discarded. It's a cool way to keep the card advantage rolling. Attack with both. We're just gonna take it. Probably got some sort of burn spell from the blast runner. It feels like. Oh, the vamp kiss. So they don't have burn, but they got life and a lot of card draw next turn. Our own lightning bolt's pretty good, actually. Let's synthesizer. Epicure, huh? Let's rebirth the synthesizer. Might be greedy, but it's what we're doing. Okay, we hit the land, which is actually good. Yeah, we'll play the Epicure as well. Move to punchies. Do the punchies. For a nice chunk. Come down to 7. I think we'll hold up this lightning bolt. Pretty close game right here. They could have 9 damage worth of burn. I think it's a likely enough possibility that they've got a bunch of burn that I throw Epicure in front of that Tomb Raider and Lightning Bolt the Kitchen Imp. We do have 10 damage on board already, so it would mean they would have to have another creature. Because I can blood token to pump the blast runner. Or I could just sack the synthesizer. We got lots of options. They must have quite a few options themselves. Actually, pretty interesting way this is played out. They're gonna looting? Vamp kiss. Okay, gain some life. Respect it. Well, put some. Oh, that especially puts them kind of low on mana. 2 mana left. Are they gonna blood token in? I still have to block, but I might not bolt. Because if I save the bolt, I could have lethal still. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. I don't want to pre-plan too much because it's really going to depend on what they do next. What's it gonna be? Beginning of combat. No attacks. No attacks. So do we bolt here? Bring them down to 9, swing everything. They block the 2 biggest, leaving 1, 2. Let's say they block these 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's not quite the 9 damage needed. So I think no. We're gonna wait for our turn for it. We've got enough mana. Okay. Cool. So this means if they attack, or if I attack, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage. I think we just go big punchies. See, because if they have a burn spell, I need to be aware of that. Hopefully we're not just throwing the game away. I've got 7 damage in hand they don't know about. So even if they wipe out... Yeah, even if I only hit with the 5 goblin tokens, that's still enough to burn them out. Let them do math is for blocker type things. Perfectly happy with these blocks. Is it really a fiery temper or something? This I'm getting through with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh man, how did I mess up this math? Okay. Nothing I can do about it. Oh, they're at 7. I didn't mess up the math. I messed up the math the second time. Yay, math. Woo! We got some play points and a chest. GG, opponent. That was okay. We take 3 2s for sure. 3-2 overall in the league. We got the win versus, it was, or the first 3 Kagates? Or no, it was Kagates. There's 3 Kagates. Won one of them. Or 2 of them. I don't even remember anymore. That's so funny. It's been a couple hours and the brain has been erased. But Kagates, lots of those. Saw that Rakdos burn and... Was it 3 Kagates, Rakdos burn, and the fairies? Yeah, fairies was the second match. Good stuff. So if you enjoy this kind of thing, make sure you leave a like and a share, all that stuff. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. And I'll be back next Thursday. Every Thursday we're doing a Pauper League. So I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.